welcome to another installment of the AKEXP. I'm Aaron.
I'm Chris.
I'm enhancing my personality.
I'm not drunk, I'm awesome. Somebody wore that shirt to work the other day.
I'm not drunk, I'm just excessively desperate.
Oh, man. So.
Host.
There are
We're
no
all the
hosts.
hosts here.
I like how now
Bruh.
everyone knows how short I am.
Yeah.
we're
Right?
all
Look at
equal.
this fucking
Now,
midget.
I'm practically a dwarf. I could have been on Game of Thrones if I just lost my legs.
You should
in
be
a battle or
Napoleon Bonaparte for Halloween.
There you go.
something. But Mario, they got injured. It's not bad. Little Mario, regular Mario.
Oh, God.
Because he's super otherwise. He's a giant normally. So that means that the world of Mushroom Kingdom is like...
Is he a giant normally? Is that what was going on
that's
in
the
that one game where he was...
As
where he'd
Princess
eat
Peach.
Which one was it? That released for the DS earlier on where he would like eat the one
giant,
mushroom
and you get super giant.
So is that super giant?
That's super massive giant Mario.
Then were the mushrooms giant mushrooms that he was eating?
Yeah, so they're big. They're big as
It's
him.
about a plumber that eats mushrooms and kicks the shit out of turtles. I mean, there's really not...
I know that
Like,
guy.
the narrative is not very deep in that one.
Then I know the real life Mario. Apparently, as I know a plumber who does a lot of drugs.
You know a plumber that kicks the shit
If
out
I
of
was a
turtles.
plumber,
I'm
I'd
pretty sure
do a
he's
lot
kicked
of
the turtle.
drugs
I mean, I'm
too.
not saying he hasn't kicked the turtle, but
I mean, would you drug test a plumber really? I mean, think. They're surrounded by chemicals all day long.
Even Drano
like-
commercials are sexually suggestive now, so no, not really. And plumbers are just known for their ass crack, so...
They're known for the crack.
The crack. It kills.
they know how to stuff that correct though.
Oxo. Have you seen these fucking Drano commercials, though? It's like...
No, I haven't actually.
It's like- Dude, it comes on and they pour it down. It's like, oh yeah,
no, I didn't.
dude, you gotta see this shit, and it's not a joke either. It's
After a long day, it's all like
it
the
is
finish.
It is
Start
just
pouring it on your
sexual,
sink.
sexual joke after sexual joke. Even the dude talking sounds like Shaft. Like, oh yeah,
What a best name for somebody pouring shit down the
Right,
drain.
right, yeah.
Shaft.
He really got the shaft on that one.
that he did.
This shaft gears into something else more video game related.
He's one bad mother. Speaking of bad mothers,
Shut your mouth.
shut your mouth.
Dude, video game related stuff.
He's rolling
they
his
just-
sleeves up.
I've been doing
No,
cocaine.
No, this is like a huge.
I love
fucking
trials.
thing.
Speaking of tracks, I love trials.
So everybody's hating on the Elder Scrolls Online.
yeah.
Everybody or the
Everybody.
IGN?
No,
I know.
PC Gamer.
I thought. Oh really?
gave him like a 67.
Well, the reason I was saying.
That's almost a passing grade.
No,
almost.
That's
not.
like you don't. No, that's like I'm not gonna spend $70, then $15 a month for this fucking game.
That's horrible.
Who would... Okay,
I
out of the
fucking
gate,
knew it.
releasing in this climate, not free to play, pretty dumb.
Really fucking
But
stupid.
they probably had to recover
Well,
expenses. in
Had
the
it
game.
been what it should have been, maybe
Here's the
What was it should have been?
here's the thing.
should have been Elder
Skyrim
Scrolls
Online?
Dude,
That's
every
not gonna-
Elder Scrolls. I mean, I know
co-op
you're not into fantasy games, so I'm not really
I have
preaching
my
to it.
fantasies. Mostly don't involve swords and elves.
Oh, those are actually half mine, but anyway, that's beside the point. Well, look, dude, here's the thing. They could have taken baby steps and given you a co-op or something, because every time I'm sitting there playing this game, I'm like, wow, if I had...
You're like, wow?
Yeah.
No.
Wow. No, I'm not like wow. But I'm like, if I had a buddy with me, this could be really interesting. But I could see where it would get muddied up with that many people on one server. And you had even pointed this out. People are sitting there, and it's more like just dialogue of how do I complete this quest, and it's a pain in the ass, and there's a bug here, and this is happening here.
It's not like Elder Scrolls where you like walk out into the world and you're like, oh god, I'm in this like big open
Amazing
world that
world.
I get to like go do whatever the fuck I want to, and
Those
then I
games
go
are
like,
so great, but I have to fight every time I play on the PC.
you're a Fallout fan, right?
No, I'm a fan of all of it, but I have a hard time not hitting the console command and getting myself all the shit.
Are you serious?
I can't help it, man. It's like I want to break the game. God mode, all spells. I'm gonna burn every
that
cow.
destroys the game.
That's
destroys
hey, it's how I derive enjoyment out of a video game. If I want to cut people's heads off in Fallout,
then you play 60 hours
I don't
and
have 60
get the
hours.
most badass
That's my
sword.
problem. I don't
And
have
then
60
you
hours.
just fill tubs with heads.
Dude,
We know
you
how
would have
roll.
60 hours if you got a good Elder Scrolls game.
236 is when I looked at my Skyrim on Xbox.
236 hours.
45 minutes.
So 45 hours of that
At least if it is
230
loading screen, right?
Yeah, exactly.
It is. But after I got Hearthfire and then
Sick
Dragonborn and everything, and I beat the Ebony War. I'm an 85, and that game, the first time I put it in, I was like, well, this is crack. It's just the first time you see that big mountain off in the distance right outside of Whiterun, you're like, this is amazing.
Right, you walk out, you see the dragons just flying off from just destroying the town, and you're like,
When I had 2,500 value for sprints and I had no clipping on, and I ran halfway across the mountain.
Dick.
And I went up the side of a mountain. How the climate would change as the elevation got higher. It was fucking.
You want to know the funny
that was
thing? You know how
pretty
you climb mountains in Skyrim? Backwards and side jumping. If you can't get
That's how I do it in
it
real life,
works
man.
9 out of
That's
10 times.
well, if you want to climb a vertical cliff,
That doesn't work.
or you could just get a horse and
I mean, I like for my mountain to be climbed backwards. And
I'll tell you what, that fucking spell, what's clairvoyance?
yeah, where it guides you somewhere, but it's so buggy that
Sometimes it never works, but for me, you would have to hit it, then re-hit it. It would forget where it was going. But when you're looking for one single path up the side of a mountain and you've walked around 2 miles of mountain, it gets to the point where you're like, seriously, there should be 2 fucking paths up this mountain. But I mean, but that's half the game.
Or can I just get a straight through something so that I can actually get where I'm trying to fucking go?
Right, instead of
no clipping.
there are so many issues with that game.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
The game is too long for me to play, so I have to get. I have to. I don't have a choice.
Dude,
That
I
is a
regret
joke.
no.
My lifestyle does not.
That's a joke.
I would spend all
I-
year playing that game.
I've gotten to the end of a game and I've been like, man, I really kind of regret spending all those hours getting this fucking far and spending this much time in something, and I've never regretted an Elder Scrolls experience. I've never. I've regretted, I played World of Warcraft. I got to level 70. I'm like, oh yeah.
I got bored
oh
with
wait.
it. Dude, I hit 85 so quick, I didn't even give a shit. All
What did I do?
I'm gonna go sacrifice a goat to get this karma off of me or something.
Yeah, it's a dirty feeling.
Speaking of
I felt
goats.
and I told Aaron I'd never play it.
That fucking
I'd never
goat.
play it. And then Mike, he's like, "Oh, I'll buy you a character." He gets me a character, and I was on that shit like crack cocaine, dude. I was just,
It's addictive as hell.
I was macroing
But
keys for
when
DPS.
you finally get to back up from it, you go, you feel like you're crashing.
Yeah.
I mean, you know.
Yeah, you're coming off of that.
But the thing about
Super Meat Boy keeps
Skyrim,
you going forever.
the thing about Skyrim that immerses you into that is just when you look out over a mountain and then you see enemies and then all this other shit, and you've been reading into the lore. And I played Oblivion, and that game was full of bugs. There's still 2 quests I can't complete on Skyrim because of
I think
bugs.
Skyrim was more buggy than Oblivion was.
Was buggier.
Buggier.
Well,
it bugged me a little more.
I guess what I'm saying is, as an experienced video game player, there's one where you have to give this chick a ring for her to get married, right? She's not in the place where she's supposed to
You're
be.
a gentleman, yeah, duh.
Right. She's not in the place where she's supposed to be, and there's the markers there and
When is a
everything. And
bitch
I show
ever?
up, and I've waited hour to hour.
Right.
And just never came. So I just never
See,
completed
that's why I
it.
don't want to play that game. It reminds me of real life.
The experience for me in Skyrim, and what they should have done is taken baby steps, because the MMORPG, I was like, wow, that's a daunting task to take on, especially with what you guys have been doing. And I was like, I had all the hopes for it in the world, but watching you play through both betas, I was like, this just doesn't have that spectacular theatrical feel to
Where it lost me is that it wasn't Elder Scrolls. It's just not.
It's just an MMO. It's a generic
It's not
MMO.
Elder Scrolls Online.
Well, so what makes an Elder Scrolls in a game to you? Is it the lore? Is it all the stuff you're reading through?
The 8 scrolls.
I mean, just the way that the quests were done in it was like, all right, so we're gonna go along this. They really tried to make sure that they weren't a grinding type MMO. They tried to make sure that they weren't like, go kill 10 of these and go do 20 of these or whatever.
So push-ups, workouts.
But how they did it, and it was a nice try, but in my opinion, in the beta, I didn't play the full game, but it's like you're on a storyline and you're going along, and you've got other people around you all going through the same storyline.
Part, yeah.
And you don't feel conjoined with them. You more just feel like, oh, there's another guy.
It's like you're
doing
reading
the
a
same
blog
fucking
or something,
thing.
how to beat, like, because you're looking in the chat box, and I watched
If I could
you
watch a video of somebody
playing
what,
it, yeah.
What was back in old games, maybe old racing games, you might see like a shadow car or something of somebody else doing the race.
Your Ghost.
Yeah,
Walker's Ghost Racing.
whatever. Yeah,
Too fast,
So-
too soon.
Too fast for y'all.
we walk on.
Walk hard.
We drifted away from our topic. We should come back.
All right, let's bring it back.
That was furious.
Come back to the start.
Hey, by the
Before we burn
way,
out on it.
on Skyrim, I'm 99, or just on Elder Scrolls, I'm 99% sure that our first podcast we did was on Skyrim.
Was it? Dude, it was. Dude, to the second season. Hey, cheers to that. To second season.
Full circle.
With the
This week I'm going to be talking about Skyrim that just came out.
And I'll be throwing my 2 cents on Battlefield 3.
Basically, I just picked up...
new guy. With the new guy.
I wasn't here for that, so.
Well, then fuck you,
Well, the
buddy.
Green Ranger made it a whole lot better.
That's fine. That's fine. You can be the fucking Green Ranger because you become the White Ranger later.
Racist.
Talk to the Black Ranger, then call me racist.
The Black Ranger's black.
Yeah, and he's the only one with a gun.
The Yellow Ranger is
Is
Asian.
Asian.
She's actually
The
dead
Pink
now.
Ranger's
Is
a
a
fucking
dumb
girl.
white girl. Yeah.
The yellow Ranger, the Asian woman, Trini. What was her name in the show? I believe I don't know. Real.
I have no
She's dead. She died in 2001.
What?
How the fuck did that
She
happen?
died in a car crash on the way to her best friend's wedding.
Fun fact: the Green Ranger fights MMA
Fun
now.
fact,
Oh,
the
no, he
Pink
does.
Ranger is a folk singer.
The fun fact: the Pink Ranger is still fucking beautiful.
Dude,
I just
You know,
that would happen.
Say what you
All
will,
of that
people
would
who
happen.
are not just in this vicinity, but she's still pretty. I mean,
yeah.
she may be like old as shit.
Is it okay? And once again, we're rambling on, But like, here's the thing to me:
Gymnastics,
every time,
man. I mean-
every time the Power Rangers, like, somebody
Legs.
would make this monster, right, and then make them huge. First, they'd send the putty assholes.
Oh no!
Right?
We're doing this. We're doing this. Okay.
No,
she
no.
would. No, you're right.
Why not just one time? Just be like,
Send all of the putty
let's
assholes?
send all
hold
the
on,
putty
hold on.
assholes and make 10 monsters and just fuck the Power
Or
Rangers.
just a giant pile of putty to smother them.
Right?
Yeah,
Just
you know what my
something.
biggest problem was? All right, the original putty guys, they had no like thing on them. You had to beat them up to kill them.
And then they got a target.
Yeah, no, Lord Zed's guys like we can't beat these guys. Punch them in the thing that's about the size of their entire body.
Yeah, right? I mean,
Just aim for the. You can't miss. Just hit for the torso.
Aim for the bushes.
I don't understand why more action movies don't have it when you punch somebody, sparks just fly out in a huge
Because we're not
explosion.
making. If we were making movies,
I'm just saying, give me,
Dude, I could make an Austin Powers.
We should make-
We
we
could
should-
totally
we
make
should
an
start a
Austin,
Kickstarter.
Austin Powers.
a Kickstarter for a fan-made Power Rangers reboot.
yeah. Well,
Super down.
first of all,
What? Argue.
no, I
Argue
wasn't
it.
arguing against it. I'm just saying you better have the budget for it because we're not half-assing Power Rangers.
$50 in a costume. And you got some sparklers.
you-
Tie them to me. I'll
you
do
got
it,
the
man.
fucking-
Hang on, guys.
You have
if I
the
try and
financial
post this
status
shit
for
on
Zords?
YouTube, I won't be able to use the Power Rangers music.
Oh, that's right. Oh.
You're an artist. You
Which
can
one?
Make your own
I don't know, some techno version. Oh wait,
dubstep Power
cool.
Ranger. That's hip, right?
I'm
Does
sure
anybody
it's
else
been
remember
done.
the Power Ranger movie? When they were jumping out of the
you?
airplane, they had Red Hot Chili Peppers playing and everything. That movie was so much fun.
Yeah, they did
Higher Ground.
They did a skydive with snowboard
Yes.
for some reason, which
Remember that? Hey,
that makes you got to cut through that air somehow.
They were kicking the shit out of people back then.
Yeah,
But
they were, and they
then they got into galaxies and started riding motorcycles and shit, and it just went all out the window.
hey,
When I go to
if you
space-
if you have the ability, why the fuck wouldn't you?
Oh, Power Rangers.
Zordon's sending us to space.
Hey guys, some more stupid shit's happening.
I'm gonna send you to space, but I can't figure out how to get out of this fucking.
There's a man in a
blue
costume who's
screen
about
thing.
to fuck shit up.
And
Get out of
nobody ever
space.
like notices that they're all going to the same high school and they all meet up at the lockers and like bloop, 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 at the same time.
And they
and
all wear the same
vanish in
exact
colors.
color.
Vanish, right?
Same color every day. Tommy always wore green, then he started wearing white.
What an asshole.
That guy, he's actually pretty cool,
He
apparently.
had a Steven Seagal ponytail though, so that made him the baddest Power
Green Ranger, maybe you just said that.
Is
He's
he
a
MMA?
wrestler now.
No, he's an MMA
fighter.
MMA
Yeah.
fighter.
No, you know that
He
asshole
plays his
from,
flute when he comes in. He doesn't even have an opening song. He's just.
That would be.
Does he have somebody in a fucking Dragon Zord costume to start walking out with him? It's all the tail he needs.
Dude, and I had like.
I bet he hates his past. That's why he fights. I'm going to prove I'm a man.
I wonder if there's ever like been a fight where they're like, oh shit, that's a Green Power Ranger.
What if right before he finished, he just goes,
real.
Dude, what if they made a Power Rangers mod for Skyrim?
Doesn't that it has
I'm
to
sure.
exist? Say it has to exist.
There's a Star Wars mod, so why not
There's
a
a
Power
Death
I
Rangers?
bet that's on
Yeah.
YouTube.
And you can turn all the mud crabs into Zoidberg. So yeah,
I don't want that.
that's
Oh,
another
what?
one. Why not?
Huh?
What if
not?
they did a Pokemon
Zoidberg?
mod for Skyrim?
I think I've seen that. Doggone it.
What I'm saying is that they tried to jump on the fucking bandwagon, and all I wanted, look, if it had 4-player co-op and then had an arena style PvP area, yes.
I'm helping.
Right?
I'm illustrating.
Okay,
You
good.
keep talking.
Good, because I'm very, I like to articulate my speech.
I know. I'm helping you out, man.
Yeah, but no, an arena for PvP and then like a 4-player co-op. That way you would feel everybody's on the same quest, everybody's doing the same thing, like have a host basically. And
Are you talking about how they could have done Elder Scrolls online, right?
Yeah. Instead of just this entire saturation of MMORPG bullshit. Like I get tired of. It just seems like when you see 100 people running in one direction and all doing all this shit and chatting about the same quest in the box, I was just like, it's not
What bums me out
not-
most,
an Elder Scrolls game.
overarching all of it, is that they spent so much fucking money doing that, and they could have been working on the next Elder
On the
Scrolls.
next one, but it's not made by.
that made
the same
by-
people.
is
It's not the same
No,
people.
no,
It's not Bethesda.
It's only different team.
No,
because-
it's Bethesda.
No,
Cinemax.
It's Cinemax. It's not. It's the company that owns Bethesda.
It's the
but
company.
It's made by somebody
It's
else.
almost like
That's why there's no
Activision
hope for
and
this game.
Infinity War.
4.
What about Fallout 4?
That'll be the next game.
And it better
There's
be
too much
amazing.
point into it being a thing, not to be a thing.
There's been a lot of somebody's hinting at it,
Yeah,
and they're
Oh, like
releasing
they're
these.
hinting at Half-Life 3.
that's not.
That's happening.
That's not even Valve.
When that happens, all hell is going to break loose.
You know what? They're doing it better than Duke Nukem did.
No shit.
And so I mean, Duke
I would
Nukem
like to
was
find
like, "We're
somebody to do it
coming."
worse.
I'm coming. Give me a second.
Just
Do a shitty
Say my
game
name. I'll
near
come.
you.
Hold on.
no.
Just smell something.
get
God damn it.
some.
I'll come.
But they're not saying
Duke
that they're
always gets
gonna
his, though,
do
right?
it.
Look, here's
and then they're just gonna do it,
here's
and we're
the
gonna be
thing.
like, fuck yeah.
Consistently, and I'm on Reddit and all these
I'll be like, fuck yeah.
all these other
Duke
game
Nukem
blogs.
for,
Half-Life.
for both.
Okay.
Dude, I'm waiting on the
Dude,
next.
they don't even need.
Whatever, I had fun
don't
playing
even-
it. I'm not saying it's a good game, but I had fun playing it.
Deuce Nukem, like mixed Deuce
Nukem. I like the Deus Ex games. Don't rip on those.
I didn't play the Fall. That came out a while back, didn't it?
The one that just
Yeah,
that
the
was
DLC,
released
right?
originally on like mobiles.
Oh, is that why it's
And-
shit?
That's
Yeah, it got
Yeah,
game
okay.
sucked.
yeah. They just literally released
Deus
a
Ex,
port.
that's a fucking good game. It was actually
Did you play the original?
no. I didn't have PC at the
I
time.
love that I came into Invisible War,
Oh.
and then like I was like, dude, that game sucks, dick. And then Aaron's like, no. And then I played Human Revolution,
I think that was the name of
yeah.
the first
the one for 360.
That's a good game.
No.
No, it's Human.
The other day.
Oh, the most recent one.
Yeah,
yes.
and then,
Three,
like
third,
after
right?
playing Invisible
Yeah.
War and then playing that, and by no means was that game great. There was a bunch of mechanics that sucked, but the art style was great, the story was amazing, and the end choice was really cool.
No, by all
and a
means,
bunch,
the game
a bunch
was
of
great.
it was cool.
By all means, the game was
Look,
great.
what I'm saying is it changed my mind on Deus Ex because
I really wish you can't play it now because you're not gonna get
Yeah.
it like I'd get it. I mean, because it's all been
It's-
adopted
yeah, no, I
now.
understand, yeah.
But when Deus Ex 1 came out, it was a semi-open
like
world
Halo.
RPG set in modern day where you could choose a bunch
Choose
of
your
different
paths,
yeah.
yeah.
And that was huge then. Now it's kind of like you better fucking do that. If you
Yeah.
don't do it,
Then
what
you're
the
Call
fuck?
of Duty.
Then Call of Duty.
Oh wow!
God.
Oh
I hate it.
wow!
I hate it.
Shit!
And I consistently
Good
go
joke.
over to the house,
Good joke.
and there will be somebody in my room.
It's never been done before.
playing Black Ops, and I get on it, and it just infuriates the
So it's making
shit out of me. All the time, being no scope with sniper rifles. I'm not gonna go on a tangent about fucking Call of Duty again. So I'm just saying that game, Deus Ex. Well, I'm glad that I took the time to
Is
play
he
it.
gonna go on a tangent? Sounds like he's
I
about
fucking hate
to.
Call of Duty, and I hate all of you new bastards that play it. I hate you. I hate you. What, your 10th prestige? I don't give a fuck at all.
Caption.
I could care less.
This guy hates you. You can find him at www.facebook.com/chris.o'kelly.
Find me,
Is there .com? No, HTTP.
.net.org.
So,
He's kind of off the grid. I don't think you could find him if you tried.
Fucking right I am.
he's right here.
Y'all
So,
are, y'all are
yeah.
all trying.
You want me to tell you
You
my...
wanna find him?
Can I talk about what I've been playing?
What have you been playing?
I thought we were still, trying to get to the point of what he hated about the new.
He hated. So we know.
He sucks.
The Elder
Trials
Scrolls?
Fusion!
Ah!
I want to kill somebody. Oh god, that's a good. It's a really good game. I picked. So it comes out today, which is a Wednesday. Which
So
is,
the first Trials was just Trials.
It
and then
came out on a
Trials.
Wednesday.
yeah, like most arcade
On a
releases are
Wednesday.
downloadable
Tuesday.
games.
Oh,
Come out on
okay.
Wednesday. All downloadable games come out on Wednesdays.
Really?
But if they're like a regular disc release, they come out on
Speaking
Tuesday
of
because
that-
of shipping reasons.
Speaking of that, what's
Tuesday following the Wednesday or Tuesday
Yesterday
pre
and
the
today.
Wednesday?
Today.
Xbox Live members got a new free game to download to your hard drive on the 15th.
It was Hitman Absolution, right?
Nope, that was the first.
What's the other one?
So I don't know what it is. No,
Oh,
it
it's
just
taking
came out.
15th?
Thanks for that announcement.
It's probably
Well, I'm
some
just
shit.
letting you know. Look at it. It's got games with gold right on your initial thing. So I've been downloading all the free games. I've been playing that.
I don't even turn my
Revolution.
Xbox on, except for right now.
Right.
Xbox off.
Well, anyway, they got another free game out there. Free games are always
Tell me
fun.
Xbox off. I just tried.
Xbox jerk off.
Oh, we what?
But the first Trials game was just Trials, then it was HD, right? Or XD. And then what's this one?
Oh, Fusion.
Trials Fusion. Is that the name
Okay,
of
so my story and anyone else out there probably did the same damn thing I did. I spent $40 on this game.
it? People love that game.
I thought it was $40. Okay, but turns out that's exactly my point.
Right?
Exactly.
I know, that's
So
fine.
don't hit.
Gone it.
Let me throw me a goddamn bone here for a moment here. I'm trying to get
This
this.
podcast
By the way,
is
you're out of
getting
the screen.
rough.
Okay, let's call her back here.
Yeah.
Don't tell me please, man. Time's ticking away. We gotta do this.
It is.
Okay, so what's different about this one than the other previous Trials game?
Okay, let me tell this story first.
We'll fucking get to
I'm
it.
trying to. Dogs.
Will you tell
bullshit.
your fucking story?
I bought it $40. It was out for day one digital, which is the same thing as digital releases for disc, because it was a full price game because it had digital content with it, like a season pass. So I bought the season pass version. I was like trying to connect it to U lobby and all that crap. U play lobby didn't
Yeah.
work. I'm an idiot. So it's $19 on all of the platforms. Don't be dumb like me.
Dude, everybody.
so you spent how much?
40. So I might have a whole bunch more tracks and shit when it comes out, which I'm okay with. But I was actually going to do that anyways, because I always went for Trials. Fusion's great. I actually got
Trial and error.
Xbox off. So it's great. It's Trials, but then it also has the trick mode, which is you take the right thumbstick and you kind of move it in certain directions to do dumb tricks, and it adds a different a bit of physics to each move you do. Kind of moves the bike a little bit.
That's always been the best thing about that
So
game.
you kind of got to be smart. How you may be leaning forward, but when you do a Superman, you can be leaning back as well. So you got to account for that. It's really hard, and I got real good at it. But that's just a mode. The game is not focused on that mode. That's just a mode you can do on the side. You can actually do it anytime you want to. during a
My
match.
favorite one, the second one, did you ever play the game mode where you just try to get the highest up in the level?
Yeah,
that you
they have a
can?
lot of skill
That
levels.
is so much
They
fun.
have a lot of that, and that's one of the new skill levels is doing tricks. Like these
Okay.
big rants,
Yeah.
triple. It's hard, but man. Once you
And
get
this
the
shit
feel
gets
for it,
hard. I mean, because
that's where I'm at now. I'm at the very last level before the master levels.
Yeah.
And I can only bronze through them because I'm going 60 times on one map trying to get over this little fucking bump.
right,
It's
and then
like-
you just eat shit every
Yeah,
time
and-
when your dude falls
And then
off.
I fucking get lucky. I'm like, I'm not gonna fuck this up, and then I fuck it up, and I'm like, okay, 64. Here we go. We got this.
It's on a level of Super Meat Boy. Like,
It is.
It gets,
Like,
it
you're
gets
like,
hard, dude. I'm
But I'm
talking
gonna
about,
beat this game, and I mean, I'm obsessed over Super Meat Boy for a long time. I played a lot of
The thing about Trials that was cool and like Super Meat Boy is that you fuck up and you do it over and over again, but you're never like, God damn it, I'm tired of doing this.
So
Well,
fast.
the
It's
thing
so
about it
fast.
is-
That's what it
makes makes it good.
It's
You can go right
because
back.
you can do that in other games, and you're like, then you got to watch a
like Skyrim or something. Me load
like
for 10 minutes.
Skyrim or
But
something,
it's-
unless you have quick load because
take
you
a
have a
shit in a
computer,
minute, man.
These games
which is
are
what you
not
should be playing
party
on.
accessible anymore. Like to have a good time on most of these games these days, especially on console, you got to be sitting there nerding out. But I like something that I can pick up. Diablo 3 for console. What made a huge difference to me was we could both play on screen. We sat here and drank a case of beer, went through a whole fucking Saturday, and got up to like level 30. I love that shit. And you get like that game to me is a party game because you can sit down and it'll take you maybe 30, 40 seconds to get to a point, or maybe a minute and a half. And then you see that and you're like, I can do better than that.
Right.
You know, and every time it's engaging. It's
You know what I liked recently, and I'm shifting gears here.
Mercenary
Shifting.
Kings?
Mercenary Kings.
I didn't like that very much. It's okay.
Me and my wife have been playing it a little bit.
It's
What is
good
this?
together, but
Mercenary Kings is like
it's Metal Slug meets Castlevania.
meets Borderlands.
Shit, yeah, I guess so. Because you kind of crafting weapons, don't you?
You're crafting weapons. You're doing like random missions. It doesn't have to be like
It's
it,
true,
you
yeah.
like. You're like.
I'm
picking
already
what you
interested
want.
because Symphony
It's
of the
free.
Night is my
Isn't
shit.
it free? It's free, right? We got that for
It's
free.
no, it's
No, that was-
$14. No, it wasn't ever free on PlayStation Plus.
I didn't pay money for that game.
If it was free, it was for a blip.
Did you pay for it?
I paid.
No.
Yes.
No. I told you to download it because it was PlayStation's free.
And I said I got it on PC. I'd like to connect it to PC. Now I'm gonna have to buy it on here, and I wound up having to buy it on both.
Dude, I swear that was a free game.
So,
I think it's
I-
free right now. It's Rezo
It
Gun.
was free, okay? There's something else. God damn it.
You
Fuck.
fucking stupid piece of shit.
No, because there's just so many games that I fucking pay
See
for
you
these
in hell,
days.
you
And then I'm
balls
like,
fuck.
God damn it,
This
why did I
man
buy
didn't even,
it?
he's like, I got this shit?
Dude, I've got too many fucking games to be playing.
No, you don't.
We should start a new segment called Backlog. We play old games we haven't beat yet.
Oh, really?
Backlog. Kind of like the audio log.
Yeah,
Backlog or
Backlog.
retro
Not
game
the-
night or anything that involves playing video games and kicking
Super
your ass
retro
in.
fun happy time. I don't know.
There you go.
Why do you always have to? Why is it kick your ass in them? Why isn't it? Let's sit down and
I'm gonna
have
do
a
it.
fun
Do you
night.
level up?
Fucking
Do you, do
play.
you,
level
do
up,
you
man.
really want it? Do
Well, you
you
gotta
really want to
grind.
hear it? If
Yeah.
it's a competitive game, I like talking shit. That is half of the fun to me.
He's competitive. You're a grinder, and I'm just
if
sadistic.
we're playing cooperatively, we get along great. But
I play games to frustrate the shit out of you. You play games
I
where
love
you level
shooting
up and you like
you.
RPGs.
And killing
he likes
you.
being better than somebody.
And I love beating you too. But
I mean,
but
don't tell your wife
that whole like fucking jock mentality
it's
of
not jock mentality.
yes, it is.
It's me.
Yes, it is.
It's who I am.
It's I'm better than you because I'm playing this video game. Hideo 1.
it has to be in there.
okay,
for a bit.
well,
Dude, it's gonna be in there.
Critics. at
Let
least.
me
Yeah.
put it to you this way: you love trolling motherfuckers, right?
Yeah, but
But to me, it's a joke.
comes to being short,
It's a
being-
joke of like, ha 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 ha, ha, I'm the best. Ha 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 ha. It's just stupidity.
that is true
You don't
because
get
playing you in Halo when you're getting all competitive and then I run the warthog off a cliff and you're like, what the fuck? Is
And you-
amazing.
and you rip on
See,
him.
and he loves it.
it's
You already
amazing.
love
You're an asshole. You rip on him all the time.
Dude,
You're a video
you
game
are the
asshole.
biggest motherfucker.
But I've
You're a
been
goddamn
doing
troll.
it since before trolling was cool.
You are a troll, man. You've always been
and in
a troll.
all fairness, we were playing Halo 2 the other day, and he's like, "Don't hit me with a sword," and I turn around and right in my ass.
Do me.
And this is the guy.
What am I?
This
What
is
am
the
I?
You.
What are you?
What am I?
You're the
You're
guy
an
that
asshole. You're a troll. What am I?
you're the guy that doesn't complete any of the games.
Goddamn right.
You
I don't.
have something to say
Yeah,
about. We play for
everything.
fun, but
I'll play
I
5
enjoy
minutes
it
apparently.
thoroughly. You may hate it when I'm an asshole like that, but when I watch you troll people like on Rust, it makes my day. And that video you showed me of the dude playing Second Life, where he's like, Obama did this to us, and I bet you don't have a job. Shit like that. It's
Oh, that video clip.
you know what I'm talking
Yes,
about.
that's so good.
I love it. I love it.
He's so pissed
That
off.
is troll at another
Because it
level.
pisses me
If I was taller, I'd
So if you hold battle toads, do you get battle warts?
Xbox off.
Come on over,
Come on.
Finny.
Come on.
Let's get
Tonight we got a special guest. This is Ryan Finney.
Yeah, we're gonna bring Finny in.
It is not a mirror version of me at all.
So what was the first 3D spaceship game? Is that?
It was like it was a 3D spaceship game, and I think it was a precursor to even like Wolfenstein.
Wing Commander.
Was
That was probably one of your very first 3D spaceship games. Wing Commander would be one of them.
I remember
But it was before Wolfenstein, though, and it really wouldn't be 3D.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I honestly don't know.
No,
Like
like 3D wasn't the first 3D.
Wolfenstein
game.
wasn't even 3D. Doom wasn't 3D.
Yeah.
That's 2D. That's a 2D game.
3D as far as exploring a 3D universe.
I'm trying. You got me, Aaron. You got me.
I
If you
mean,
guys know,
If you guys,
if
yous know.
you ladies and gents,
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury.
Yeah.
like there's any ladies listening
if there are,
in the furry community.
how you doing? I got a costume.
the fact that the dude that plays the Human Torch is also Captain America.
So?
Fuck that. No, you're either
Captain
one or the
America
fucking
movie?
other. And
Those movies suck so much cock.
Agreed.
Oh, they do.
They're like a hooker. Who cares about their feelings? Those were shit movies. Same with the fucking other movie that was.
Oh
bad
my
movie.
god, does nobody else?
Podcast off.
I gave her the T-virus.
You do it in unison?
Podcast off.
Nope.
Second barbershop quartet.
Podcast on.
It's kind of like that same kind of bullshit.
To backtrack. Wait. To be.
Just do it.
Yeah. Okay.
Do it.
All right, Mountain Dew.
That's Nike, motherfucker.
Oh.
Yeah. it
No.
is.
But
And I'm beating you, so
Yes.
I'm a better
I'm
person.
a better person. 100%. That's
Right.
what I mean by it. Not.
Well, you jump around
Not
the
to
living
just
room
rub
and
it
just
in.
rub your cock on my face, and I'm like, I'm not
Whoa.
even fucking gay.
I don't.
I'm not
I didn't
digging
go that
this.
far.
it gets. It
Yeah,
gets.
you
It
kinda
gets.
do.
I mean, it hurts.
It kind of fucking.
Really, it's
I'm saying that
it's
takes
shooting
away
a blue
from the
turtle
fun.
shell up in your ass and then taking first place right at the end.
takes away from the fun.
It's well. Then now that I know that it hurts your feelings,
It doesn't hurt my feelings.
Hey, did you just say vote for Obama?
Said if anybody is going to, I'm going to mute them right away.
Hey, man, I'm voting for Obama. He's the best president this country's ever had, man. I don't know how you can say that.
You've got to be fucking kidding me.
I'm not kidding you, man. He's the best president this country's ever had. He's better than that George W. Bush.
You're
Yeah.
a complete fucking moron. What
Hey.
country do you live in?
Well, I vote for
Where are
Obama.
you from?
I'm from Texas.
Where are you? You're in Texas? You're going to vote for Obama?
Yeah, I
have the
like
highest
Obama, man.
unemployment rate. We have the highest unemployment rate in history, and you're going to vote for that guy again.
Hey, he's done loads for this country,
Why?
man. He's done a lot for this country.
Like what?
He's been helping a lot of people getting jobs now because of Obama. Better than the last administration.
Oh, you're a complete fucking
Hey, you
idiot.
don't know nothing about politics, man.
How do you people get so fucking dumb? Really? How do you get so fucking stupid?
Hey, I'm not stupid, man. I just know a lot more about politics than you.
How bad of a president he is? Do you have any fucking clue?
Hey, man, I know a lot more about politics than you do.
Hey,
Do you
Jess.
really have any fucking clue?
Hey, I suggest you
Yeah,
stop getting
shut up.
angry. I'll stop you getting angry. You don't know nothing about politics. Obama's a great man.
Obama pulled
Oh
our
my
troops out
god,
of
if I could get a
nuts.
hold of some of you sons of bitches, I'd love to rip the fucking larynx out of your
Hey,
goddamn
do you want to do
throat.
some deep breath exercises? Because you seem to be
Fucking
getting a bit angry.
morons.
Hey,
Morons,
Hey, if you suck
morons,
some air in
morons,
now, you're gonna
morons.
suck some air in now. If you can do that for me, please.
You have got to be kidding me. If I could get a hold of you, you son of a bitch, I'd bash your fucking head in the wall for being a fucking idiot. Is there like a sign-up sheet on the Second Life homepage, only fucking idiots allowed? I already I have a fucking job. How would you know whether I have a job or not?
Is OIP
Stop being
ever
a pussy
allowed to
and
be
get on the
quiet?
microphone. Because I sound like I don't? I sound like I don't have a job? Oh my god, you dumb, mother, stupid fuck!
Hey, you just sound like you ain't got a job,
God, if I
man.
could get a hold of you fucking people!
Hey, man, I'm not being rude to you. You just don't like sound like you have a job,
Stupid
man.
pieces of shit!
Norman,
Hey, man, you need to calm down. We're gonna do some deep breath exercises. You're gonna do it after me. You're gonna suck some air
You
in.
dumb motherfucker!
Okay, if you like to suck the air in, if you like to
Seriously!
blow the air out, if you like to suck the air in,
This is normal.
Okay, you need to calm down. I'm just trying to explain to you that Obama is the best president we've had. You haven't got a job because you can't be bothered to get a job.
My voice sounds like I don't have a job? Are you, what the fuck is that?
Hey, you just sound like you don't have a job. No one's going to employ you with that attitude, dude. No one's going to take you on.